For me, I think I was just more excited and swept up in the whole idea of having our own child. And Benny got sick while we were pregnant. That did take up a lot of our time and our, thought of, what the next 6 months was going to be like.
Turned out I had a fairly large blood clot in my neck, which was cutting off the circulation to my arm, and then it all broke off and went into my lungs. So I was quite sick. I developed, let's call it PTSD/anxiety. I never dealt with mental health myself before, so it was a very new experience for me personally going through it, but then also for Sally.
My labour with Ollie was 44 hours. They ended up deciding to do an emergency C-section. The first thing I saw of Ollie was him getting taken away in a Mahumi crib. And I do remember my first night in the maternity ward was awful. I remember laying there feeling like someone was constantly tugging me from the surgery. Thankfully I was allowed to see him the next morning, and we were able to have our first one-on-one little cuddle, and we took him home. Life was great. At the 3-month mark, that's when everything started unraveling for me. I just didn't think I could do it anymore. I wanted to run away. Sorry. I needed someone to come and look after me because I couldn't look after him anymore. I wanted to kill myself. I thought it was the best option for Ben, best option for Ollie, for me not to be here. I was going to be a burden to them.
We ended up putting her into a mother and baby unit. She wasn't any better, but our 3-week stay had finished, and we went home for a few months, and I actually saw a steady decline. And so we took the opportunity again to put her in for a second stay, which it was frustrating. It was frustrating that we weren't kind of getting anywhere, and so we decided that we would pull Sally out at that point.
And that's what led us to the Gidget Foundation. Within a few weeks, and also having some intense therapy sessions, I was on track to feeling like my old self.
What's life like now? We've got 2 beautiful boys. We've got Ollie, who's now 4, and we've got Bo, who's just over a year old. And that's probably one of the most successful parts of our story. We did not go through this the second time round. Gidget Foundation were the catalyst for us. It was like a switch had gone off, and we'd found the help that we really needed.
You can get through it. I'm a perfect example of you can.